Hi, Southern Tennessee Mom. Today we are cutting some wooden blocks. I'm cutting the dingo blocks that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm wanting them to cut down to this size right here so they'll fit into this calendar. I got this calendar, I don't know if you can see it, but I bought this calendar from our local thrift store, and I'm going to make a wooden calendar. And I tried several different things to cut these jingle blocks with. First of all, I went to Dollar Tree and I got one of their saws. And you can see I broke off the blade on this one. Then I went to Walmart and got one of their blades, handheld saws, and it didn't really cut through anything. Maybe I'm not that strong, but it didn't work for me. Then I got my husband drill mill out, and it done okay, but it doesn't. It sanded good, but it didn't want to cut it good. And then, so next thing we tried was my husband's grinder, and it worked perfect. So you're going to need gloves and, of course, safety glasses for this project. Okay, sorry we're outside, so I tried to do it inside, but it kept setting off the smoke alarm. So what we're going to do is, I have pre-measured these. I'm about to mark this one. So it's going to be loud. I'm just going to mark it there where it needs to go. Then I'm going to finish cutting it. Sorry about it being so loud, but you can see it cut it. So it's uneven right now. And so I'm going to grind it on this also. I'll show you how to do that. Let me try this now and see if it's going to fit. Just a little bit more, but you can see I just held it right to the blade, okay? And just grind it down. Okay, I hope you can see this. It's a perfect fit now. Let me show you this. The easiest way, though, to mark your blocks is get one that you've already pre-measured And how I measured it was I just kind of lined it up to this and then marked it here. And it's just this logo. It's trial basis. Try a piece to see if it fits. But these are a little bit easier because I've already got this one cut. So I'm going to just mark it with a pen like that, and then I'll cut right beside that. And this makes it a little bit easier. But you want to always make sure you wear your safety glasses and your gloves. And also you'll make sure you have a firm grip on this because this is a small piece of wood and this is very powerful. Hi, Southern Tennessee Mom. Today we're going to make a countdown to Christmas calendar. I seen this in thrift store, a local thrift store that we have here. And I picked this up for $1.25. Can you see that? But it's a old wooden calendar, but it was missing the tiles and whatever they had up here. But you can see it's got like Winnie the Pooh and these numbers here. I already sent it off a little bit down here. So what we're going to do is just take this fine grit piece of sandpaper. It's pretty easy to come off. Just kind of lightly rub it a little bit. It's already taken those letters off. Huh? You can see that. But I can show you up here. You didn't see. It doesn't take much to work, and it's already taken some of it off. So the supplies that you're going to need is, of course, a board or a calendar if you can find one like this. You're going to also use some black paint. I got it at Walmart. Just I think it was like 50 cents. But this is just black. And then I've got some melted chocolate brown. It's also brown by the Apple Barrel. Got that from Walmart. I got this this here at Walmart. It's for you can make a calendar or whatever with it. But all I wanted out of it was this right here that says countdown to. And so I cut that out. I'll use this for another project. And then also, I'm gonna use some lights. You can see them lit up here. These are 20 strand lights. I got these also at the same thrift store. I got the wooden calendar. But I only give $1 for this at the thrift store. But it's 20 LED string lights. And then I also got, we're going to use one of these presents here. Also got this from the same thrift store, and I paid 50 cents for it, for the whole package. You can see that. So we're going to use one of those. So I'll use that in something else. And then of course, you're going to need a couple foam brushes. And what I've done with this one, and you can use a skinny paintbrush if you got one. I didn't have one. I couldn't find mine, so I just cut the edges off of this. And so I have a point up here. And then you're going to need a black Sharpie. And a pen or a pencil, either one. You're going to need gloves for this. And also you're going to need a pair of safety glasses. And I use pliers just to hold the wood blocks, but you don't have to use these. You can hold it with your fingers too. I got these little Christmas trees here from the Dollar Tree. I'm only going to be using this one. As you can see, I cut off the base. So I cut this off. But what I didn't realize was this base has a hook right there. And it was holding the needles. So if you use one of these, just bend that piece of wire and it'll hold the needles in place so they won't come undone. And then I've got 2 of these glitters packs from the Dollar Tree. I think I'll use the red out of it, but also I got some. Sorry, this list is pretty extensive, but I got this glitter here from Walmart. I've had it for some time, but I think I'd give like, I don't know, a couple bucks for it. And Mod Podge, you can find that at the Dollar Tree. And then I got this Walmart. I've had this for a little while too, but all it is it's a roll of magnets. All right. And it's got an adhesive side on one side of it. So, and then of course you're gonna need Jenga blocks. I used 2 packages, because you're gonna need 40 altogether. There's only 36 blocks, so you're gonna use 2 of those. All right, I got this from the Family Dollar. There's 3 little small wreaths on it. It was $1. That was at the Family Dollar. Also, I got this spool of the from the Dollar Tree. It was the it's this red checkered plaid ribbon here. And I got this from the Dollar General also, but it's they're candy canes, the miniature candy canes. So I got a box of those. And then I've got a old Domino's container. I just emptied the Domino's into a bag, but I got it from also a thrift store for $1.50. You can barely see it there. There's been scribbled out, but I'm gonna use the bottom half of this tin can. And then I got this from the dollar store, the Dollar General, sorry. But I've already cut, I'm just gonna show you. I've already cut some of these off, but it's had that, it was $1, but it had that and these cute little snowflakes, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, let's see, is that everything? All right, so what I'm gonna do is, and of course you need some sandpaper, I forgot to mention that, and some wood glue, and then you're gonna use your hot glue gun and hot glue for some of this. Maybe, I'm not sure if we will or not. I think we will though. But what I'm gonna do is, I had to cut the headlights and the taillights off this to get this fit. But also, I'm gonna cut off the tree. I don't want that tree in there. I'm gonna use it for something else. So I'm just gonna cut around that. Cause I like this sticker. These are just regular stickers, but they're kind of thick. They're plastic stickers. I guess you could put them on the window or whatever, but I want some 3D in there too, so. But I love the snowmen. I think they're so cute. Mr. and Mrs. Snowman. Alright, so I just cut it out and I'm using that in something else. And then also we may use some, hang on, let me get it. We might use some of this twine. It's moving twine. I got it at Walmart. It was a couple bucks. It wasn't much. So we might use some of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the camera here. There, I think that's better. All right, so I forgot to mention, I'm gonna use some of these felt pieces. They're just furnished with a piece of felt that you put on the bottom of chairs. I got these at Dollar Tree. I'm gonna use it for the back because I don't want the back to scratch up the wall when I hang it. Okay, I got the glue gun. I went ahead and heated it up with the glue sticks here. We are gonna use some of that, I think. Okay, so I've got a bowl here with just a little bit of water in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the brown paint and I'll put a little bit in that water and kind of mix it up. And that's going to act as like a stain for this wood. And I forgot to mention, of course, you're going to need a pair of scissors. I always forget that. But see this bow tie here? This come off of the, it was holding on, you know, the wreaths onto the cardboard. And so I've already got one on this little wreath. So we're going to put another one on it and just wrap it around it. And how I made this little wreath from this big wreath, you can see the difference in sizes. All I done was, take one off so I can show you, is I cut it, just cut it in half. Just kind of wiggle your there's just scissors around, doesn't matter where you cut it. Just get it to where it comes loose, okay? And then just take it and wrap it around each other. Kind of twist the ends up on each other. Sort of like that. And then I took the berries and I kind of bent the wire so it was more down like that. And then I started wrapping the bow tie around it. So we're going to finish this off. Alright, now I'm going to take that stain I made and I'm going to just apply it to the calendar itself. And I'm only going to add the stain to the top layer. I don't see any point in doing it to the back. This is not going to be a deep stain, but it's just going to be enough to blend everything back together again. Cute bow. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. And what we're going to do is, I'm not going to do it right now, but it's going to be sitting on top of the nautical rope there for the hanger. Okay. And then also, this is going to, we're going to use that present. So I'm going to take, I'm not going to cut the little bow off. I'm just going to take the tails and I'll make a slit there in it. And you'll see why in a minute. But I'm going to peel off the snowflake that I'm going to use on top of it. Add some hot glue to it. So we have a really good firm hold. this makes cute little tail for the stuff there. Alright, so got that done. And remember that twine that I had earlier? I cut a piece off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and wrap it around the tree and make a little bow around it. And that's gonna look like it's tied onto the top of the card when I glue it. Isn't that cute? Alright, so any kind of craft projects, it's all about the small details. So now I'm gonna take our stain is about dry. Well, we still have a lot to do before we get to that anyhow, so. We're gonna take our blocks here, and I'm going to take my Sharpie, and I'm just gonna start drawing the numbers on here. Just like so. Okay, I've got the stain here. And I'm going to coat a stain. So that's going to be pretty. But with these, you're going to have to do the front and the sides. You don't have to worry about the back. But you do want to do the front and the sides. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I have got all the tiles stained. As you can see, that's a 6. So, and they're dry. So now we're going to take some of this Mod Podge. I'm just going to squirt some out into the lid. And remember that foam brush that we cut down? I'm going to take and dip it in there. And I'm going to just trace the number where I put the marker. Just trace that. I've just got a piece of typing paper here that I'm using to catch the glitter. Sprinkle some glitter on there, tap it off, and we have the number 1. See that? So, I'm gonna do all these numbers and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I got all the numbers done. You can see that. There's a 9. Okay, so I tried to put Mod Podge on the outside of it to seal the glitter. I just made a big mess. So I had to redo one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this hairspray, I'm gonna take it outside, and I'm gonna spray it to seal the glitter. Okay, while the towels are outside drying with the hairspray on it, you can see that it's a nice stain. It looks really good on it. Everything looks uniform. Alright, so now I'm going to take and I'm going to put the little card with a snowman and I'm going to put it right here. But remember, it is a sticker, but I'm going to add some extra glue to it. Some hot glue. So I'm going to peel off the sticker back. back of this. I've got these 2 snowflakes I'm going to add for the hubcaps on the car. And now for the tree. Add a lot of glue here. Okay, and then I'm going to take, I've got it outlined with the Mod Podge, as you can see. And I'm going to take the red glitter, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on top of it. Make sure to cover the whole thing. Then I'm going to just dump the excess on that same paper I had before, so I can put it back into the bottle. Okay, and there is Christmas, and I'm going to take it outside and spray it with the hairspray so it seals the glitter. Okay, I took the black Sharpie and I outlined the numbers, if you can see that. Just give them a little bit more definition. Alright. Okay, so we got the countdown and our freehand 2 on there. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding our tiles. And I'm going to add a little bit of wood glue to the back of them, just to seal them in place. I'm going to start with setting first. Okay, I've added some Mod Podge to the countdown 2, and I'm going to add some more of the red glitter. Put my paper under here to catch the excess. Okay, I went back in with some Mod Podge and put some silver glitter on the wheels. Okay, also I'm taking the domino can and I'm covering I've got two sides covered with the red glitter. I'm going to do the third side. I don't have to do the back, but I am going to do the bottom. But I think I'm going to do the bottom in silver. Alright, so we're making a few changes to this. Sometimes you plan something and it doesn't quite work out like you like it. So even though I'm making this calendar for me, this countdown calendar, I didn't like how it turned out. So I guess I had those roll-up magnets too long because they had just been put up in storage. So I got these magnetic buttons from Walmart. I think this package was, I want to say $5. It might be $3, but there's 52 magnets in there, so you can do quite a lot of projects with that. And so I've got my glue gun and my glue sticks, and I've got green glitter, and which I've already incorporated the silver glitter, but we got some more of that. And I do have this ribbon here I got from the Dollar Tree. And it is this red ribbon with gold snowflakes on it. I've cut 5 strips here, just long enough to go above the numbers on the calendar here. Let me show you this. And I'm actually going to turn this ribbon right here, where the big ribbon, we're right above the numbers. I'm actually going to turn this ribbon on the back side, so I'm just going to show the red. Okay, I've added the magnets to it and the red strips of ribbon. Also, I've added some bows here to the sides. And if you can tell, one is a plaid, and then one is the red with the gold snowflakes, and alternated them on both sides. And this is what it looks like lit up. Alright, so what we'll do is I've already put the magnet on the bottom of the present. And so all you do is you put the present on there, and each day you will move it. So today is the 5th of December, so we're going to put that on the 5th of December. And then we'll for each day we'll move it. So now I'm gonna try to make a banner up here on the top, and I'm gonna make it with Mod Podge and silver glitter. Okay, here is the finished product. As you can see, I've added some silver to the robe, and there is a silver banner. I think it really helps to set it off. I've got Christmas wrote in there in red. And then I've got December wrote in green. And here is the calendar itself. So each day, like I said before, you will move the calendar for the present for each day. So it's the 5th of December. And then in the bottom of the tin, I put some candy canes. So each day someone can get them a candy cane until the 25th. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.